Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what he'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what he'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7 king of the game. I believe in you, that's what he'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go7, 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 Go7. Go7, 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 Go7.
Oh, hello. Everyone's doing well on a nice chill Wednesday. I need to take 3 turns, but we don't have to deal with that right now. Well, it looks like the multi-stream chat did not actually see everything that happened on YouTube, but hopefully it's starting to pick it up now. Luffy started off with a but not on Twitch. Steel Galaxy Inu surviving the heat wave. It's not so bad over here. Don't be jealous though, don't be jealous. Advanced Snoop Day, got Vans, Andy Mirror or Rachel versus. Oh, this is fog. We can't see that. So we'll start off with a nice little Andy Mirror. Oh my gosh, Andy Mirror is not looking very peaceful at all here. They are out for blood. Looks like Rafia is doing pretty darn well. This game might be ending soon. We'll see. To give Van some support, I'll turn them into the Penguins here. Best of luck. Win the second round of the contest. I haven't actually seen who's won the second round of the contest yet. Who was it? Who was it? Vans is thinking. Vans does have a lot of time to think. The center looks very scary here. Copters can't reach. Get a Neo tank already in position. Tank can reach. Like there can be a tank attack. But these 2 copters are still completely safe, and the middle is kind of controlled here by Yellow Comet. Looks like there was an amazing attack in there. Olaf does have this city, so still doing okay when it comes to income. But man, does this central position look really nasty. I guess for the most part, it's just a bunch of infantry and 2 copters. I mean, there's the Neo tank supporting it, but it's not quite there yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this anti-air can't reach. This one, in theory, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 could reach there, but that's a pretty difficult path to clear. I doubt it's happening. Fortunately, this Neo tank makes it to here in one move, so it can kind of guard against this Neo tank. So while the middle is definitely kind of Yellow Comet's territory here, it doesn't quite look like Cobalt Ice is out of this. You're in the mood for lively but not fog. The mobsters won. Oh, very nice. They gave us an offer we couldn't refuse. I'm gonna refresh this to make sure that I haven't missed actions. No, okay, they're just chilling here for now. It does say that Vans is no longer online. We can quickly see what happened last turn. So like a slight misplay. Vans. Let's go for that. So he kind of already has lost the center, so no big difference there. Fires on the tank. Smacks it. It's gonna be a really, that's a really soft 10 on that. Okay, so this tank's gonna go down to copters. It's gonna be pretty unfortunate. Looks what happens is Yellow Comet just got cleaves forward here, hits an anti-air. That can't be too much of a surprise though. I mean, nothing really on that turn was a huge shocker, unless maybe the double copter strike wasn't quite anticipated there. Very possible. It looks like Vans might have left. Well, you know what? Just for you, Dark Rider. I'll join. What is this? I'm against a Yellow Comet. Fancy meat computer? What is this map? Calm towers are right next to each other. Play tier 2. Rachel's tier 2 on this map? I mean, Sammy seems good because it's a small map, so I'll have Sammy selected automatically. Small map, the labs are super exposed. Bomb towers seem pretty exposed. Maybe Rachel is better. It is base light, so Sammy on base light's kind of rough. Double comm towers. Maybe I do go Rachel. Or maybe I'll just go Kindle. Like, the fighting over here for Kindle is amazing. I mean, if you can just kind of own... I guess these comm towers are really hard to walk for. Maybe Rachel is better. One, two, three. That. Maybe Sammy's fine. I'll try Kindle. Why not? Against the Hosh, or Big Hosh. Yellow Comet. They were Yellow Comet before. They changed on me. One, two, three. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Interesting. Go there. Haven't decided yet if I want to go for this capture or this capture. Kind of makes me want to go for this. This. A capture. That. Let's see here. If I go here, they go here. I do kind of have a little bit of an advantage on them. I'll just go for the top tower, like my same plan as I have. Go here. Sure. Doesn't reach. I could go for a recon. Tanks are definitely looking good. Maybe it's better to go for this one rather than this one. More economical options, because recon is kind of intimidating. Like, we can't. I guess the recon goes into the center and it's got lots of options. I go recon. Get. I think I still get the first tank. Maybe not. But I don't think I do anything. I'm just gonna go infantry. Prove to me this recon opener. Sir. Capture. We'll get there in time. Could start that capture. Looks like the big Hosh is trying to go for the tower sets at the same time. Really stop that one. Thank you. You can go for the airport. That's the really annoying situation where if this goes for capture here, Just sad. Then I have like interrupt my own capture, so we'll just go here. I might base skip next turn. We'll see. Have so much more money. Okay. Here. Capture. No, I want them alive to protect us. We go there. We just kind of have our tank sit on the side. And this. Or artillery. Has reached the interrupt, I guess. Then I get to decide if I want to go artillery, infantry, or just tank. Threaten the copter out of here. I think I like artillery. No reason to really get the hit on the unit count. I was bullied into playing a live game. They bullied me. Not really, not really. I'm just making that up. Yeah. Well, that that definitely happens when I give a lot of forewarning, is I get a lot of stream snipers. This was a little more impromptu. Not people that are like cheating. And that's not what I mean. I mean like people that are just making sure they do this. Okay, so I can either smack that guy around, which I probably will. Here, or just start capturing. Tank follow-up. Attack's really not that bad. The choice is, do I want to hit this guy? That like pretty much secures this capture. Or do I want to try and take these comm towers? What does it even do? It hits me here from the road. Just go for more money. Yeah, I think I'm fine with him hitting me. So we'll just go after you. You, on the other hand, I still need to make the choice. Attack or capture. And I think we're going to go for attack. Because I think capture has some nasty potential consequences. I think attack also has nasty consequences, honestly, but we'll see. A little bit of an overextension for you to fight me over there because my tank reaches to this spot. Maybe the capture is better. The idea like my tank smacks the infantry, my artillery fires at the other one. They're gonna attack me. Back off. Okay. Alright, so we're definitely going to interrupt here. The artillery on the city. Question is, what do we do with this city? Take both these cities. Or threaten to take both these cities. I can smack this guy. Let's go for dominance on both cities. Okay. Wrong over there. Copper. Another tank. Maybe another tank. Do that, I can't go double tank. Go recon. Not even that bad. not amazing. I just go infantry, 18k next turn. Let's me go copter tank. Here. Just back up. I don't really want to just give away my infantry for free. Not something I'm super interested in. Should be okay. Things have almost joined up. Have a nice 2K lead at the end. So many teachers in the chat. Oh, you're a teacher too? Nice. Fellow secondary educator. Wow. Now that summer break's happening. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing grad school too. Starting next year. Gotta get the master's. That's true, Pumpy Heart. You're a professor too. Yeah. It's more of a grad. It's not. It's a grad school program, of course. The sick day. It'll be grad school while still working. How fancy is that? I think that's pretty typical. Sure. Meg? I don't even hit the Meg. Can't stop me. Here. Probably have the artillery. Really reach. If I capture or finish this guy off. How much damage do they do to my tanks? My artillery. Down to 4, heals up to 6. I'm here. 5, 6. So I can tank. I can tank here. Stops them from having a tank on the city. Can go smack. Entry starts the cap. That's okay because I can just replace my tank with another tank. I have a copter on the way. I guess I'm going copter from here. Maybe. have you... I can think about that a little bit more. It makes me want to take this guy out. Stalkers. Tank. Infantry. Nice. Alright, back to this. Okay, so this guy can hit here. This guy can hit here. That's not really something I'm interested in. So either hit the mech. Honestly, I think I do just hit the mech. Or I back up. I like hitting the mech. It sets it up to be killed off by like my tank dominance over here. They still don't have enough money per turn to build tanks on either side. I guess there's a downside to this being here instead of the bridge. Oh, GG. If it's on the bridge, it does cover this infantry, but I'm not too worried about like tank hit here. The artillery on the city is just so powerful. They're about to lose another city. I get this comm tower. These comm towers are going to fall. GG. I do spend a lot more time, but I'm thinking about stuff. Is Eagle a tier lower in live? I don't think so. Oh, no. This was a tier 2 game. I thought Kindle would be good on it because of the double comm tower situation on the side here and the and these. Let's go back to the map. These pre-owned cities, those are in range of this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of a tank. So I was like, oh, there's just going to be a ton of fighting on these cities and these comm towers potentially, and Kindle's going to be really good at that. But Kindle was tier 3. My opponent kind of went more for the comm tower advantage, and I went for the economic advantage. You can see I get like a lot more money because of that. You gotta be careful. My 500 game on Advanced Wars by Web. Was that my 500th game? This year I enjoyed grad school. Yay! I didn't assume mechs move 3 tiles, did I? Yeah, I don't think the recon opener was good. If the recon went more towards the center, it would be better, because then you can, like, pressure both fronts. Where did I assume that mechs move 3? Was that, like, down here? Oh, you're talking about with the recon? Yeah, I could have gone and hit the recon. That's true. I just wanted the... I didn't really care about the recon. I wanted to hit this infantry before it went into the mountains and messed with my comm tower attack plan here. Which is why I did that attack. I think that the recon was kind of doomed, and that was pretty evident how it ends up getting trapped off here. And then the tank just stands here. I get the city. It might have been better to hit the recon though. It's during school day. Yeah. Well, if you look at the opening, they go for a really early run at the comm towers. This guy's going to go for the comm towers. This guy's going for the comm towers. I'm just going to be way ahead economically, and they just can't afford to build those tanks. The recon would have to like do wonders. Yeah, I don't know if it's a... I think it's not great for the recon on this map, or at least early recons, just because the tanks reach the center so quickly. The only thing I can imagine is you'd want to go this way. But even so... Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can interrupt this capture with the recon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't interrupt this one. Yeah, and like gets control over the center, but at a time that you don't need to control the center yet. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It did pressure me a tiny bit, right? Is that if it's when it's here, which is just kind of worse than being here, it does stop me from going for this capture, because I go for the capture and then it goes recon infantry smack. But that's just pauses one infantry for one turn, and just then the tank comes out. And since I'm Kindle, especially once I get the capture going and the tank covering it, you just can't contest that. I think there's probably some turn advantage on this map just because of these central captures. Yeah. This is, I think, unavoidable. If both players are going for the center, then this one's going to finish up first. And it can always interrupt the other person's. Nice turn advantage there. Gotta be careful. I've played a game. It was rated too, I think. Got fog, high funds, standard fog. Okay, do we want to see Lash versus Andy, Kindle versus Andy? This might be again. Or Eagle versus Hawk. We can do Eagle versus Hawk, everyone's favorite. No, I've played one. I'm happy with one. I got sniped by Poland. I've been sniped by Fluffy. I've been sniped by Poland like 3 times. It's all good. The problem is when I'm playing, I can't look at the chat because I'm playing. And P-Dog, I did get sniped by P-Dog. That's right, and P-Dog was about to beat me. That would have been my first loss to a stream sniper, I think. P-Dog was about to win, and then the end of turn glitch happened, where like P-Dog's turn got skipped over, and so the game's automatically a draw. Although we also just drew it, but I was about to get beaten by the turn count. Justice for turn gate 2024. Now, to be fair, P-Dog, I was winning really well, and then I ran low on time. So, I mean, I'll be fine on that part. But yeah, you were definitely going to win that game. This is an interesting map, huh? Little really weak bases here. This base is weaker than this base. Well, no, this base is weaker. It's slightly stronger on defending itself because it's got 2 tiles it can move out from. But boy, this wall sucks a lot, huh? Like, your opponent's base is right here. You have to defend against them artillery locking you so quickly. There are a ton of live maps. They're not curated like standard life, or like the league maps are. I mean, they're slightly curated, but they're not curated like those ones are. You don't think the infantry is going to hold for this tank? I was looking at that too. It can go tank, infantry, then infantry hits, which is pretty good. By pretty good, I mean really good. Are there comm towers on this map? They are, but they're off in the corner. Yeah, you basically have to hey, Purple Peppy. You basically have to learn as you go. Let's see if we can quickly try and find the map list for you. There's map list. It's hundreds, right? There's 128 maps. Not hundreds. I thought it was hundreds before, but now it's just down to 128 maps. Could be worse. Well, Mr. Greensuit, do you know about the Discord map challenge? They're doing a new one every week where they come up, they vote on a theme, and then everyone makes a map. Just kind of shares it with each other. I've made a couple. Oh yeah, 128 maps. The player 1 versus player 2, 4 different tiers, 3 different modes. Oh, they took a different route than I was thinking. But this is good too. It kills. This one kills the tank. I was just thinking you might want to stand on your own city, but that's fine. This works out great. Oh my gosh, programming does take up all the free time. It's true. Live League is pretty good. It's certainly a lot faster than your standard games. We're seeing so many Neo tanks. First one to get a Mega Tank out is going to be happy. Look at how nice a Mega Tank would have been here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the artillery. It's better look at the map there. We got a couple live games in. Nice. Hoop from the Fluffy. I'll be posting the live map competition I'll be running. I think probably next month, maybe starting at the end of this month. For money, money. Well, in high fun, this is a high funds game, so mega tanks get considered a lot in high funds. In the other modes, they're far rarer. Well, you can... Yeah. Eagle doesn't have an airport? Oh no! Only Hawk does. Eagle's got interrupted only for a turn. You don't worry too much about global damage against mega tanks. It does damage them, but they overkill everything so much that like an 8 health mega tank pretty much kills everything that a full health mega tank would do. Except for maybe a Neo tank on the city, is that true? With no comm towers. And no comm towers, it doesn't even kill. They knocked down to 8. Still hitting it for 6. You have to be Hawk with a comm tower to do it? I could have sworn you could one-shot them. Hawk can do it. And if you use a power, then of course. Oh, the cost of repairs? Oh, that's true. But overall, you're not going to pay more. Because if you have if you're spending 28k on a mega tank, it's not like you wouldn't have spent that money. You still spend it. You just have it divided out amongst more units, and they all get hit by global damage, and you repair them anyway. Tanks really don't like getting hit by global damage, though, because then they miss out on all their 2-hit KOs. Yeah, mega tanks are very expensive to repair, so sometimes you build a mega tank and they'll like keep you repairing it and stuff. That's true. That infantry should not have attacked. You might as well keep it around to force something else to smack it. Or have it do something annoying like stand on a city. You have a Hawk Bomber. Definitely something you want to see against all those Neos running around. Yeah, Black Storm plus Neo Tank would be nasty. The Neo will still take pretty good retaliation. The real thing you gotta be worried for is those injured units. Like low health Neo Tanks and low health vehicles smack into the Mega Tank, take up its ammo, and then Neos kill it without taking any shells in retaliation. Is the go-to way. The infantry sacrifices itself to make itself a martyr. It's trying to rally its troops. And foot soldiers really hate global damage because it slows down all their captures, and they're the cheapest units, but it can be real nasty. It is on Twitch too. I have the combination. My Twitch channel is pretty bare bones right now. One day I'll figure out how to spruce it up a bit, but you can watch it on Twitch if you want. By popular request. Alrighty. Eagle and Hawk are both approaching their supers. Hawk really doesn't want Eagle to get the super first. Not too likely that will happen. No, getting so fancy. I could even stream on TikTok, but I don't have a TikTok. Which one pays me more? I don't get any money from Twitch currently, so YouTube technically. Penguin Twitch hot tub stream, as is the meta for Twitch. The next birdie short. More platforms. Okay. Well, things are looking pretty nice for Eagle on this front in particular. Like, the defense is going to hold very nicely. All these units are going to get wrapped up. The Neo Tank is kind of a fake threat because the artillery covers against it really nicely, provided all the tanks stay in a nice coverable spot. Oh no, this one's not behaving. Oh no. It's probably not the end of the world, though. You see, like, the Neo tank smacks the tank and then the tanks can surround it. That kind of thing. Ooh, or a Neo tank could have been bought as well. But infantry does look needed over here. There isn't a single one. Blackstorm them retreat. You could. You gotta be really careful, though. You don't want to retreat and then let Eagle build up with the super ready. The hot tub meta is a bit old. Oh no. You need 50 followers average or 3 viewers for the Twitch money. Rest is easy. If you guys want to support the stream, then Patreon's the easiest. Currently, I'm using the Patreon money to run some upcoming tournaments as prize pools. So the first one will be the live map contest. We'll have $750 put towards its prize pool. So it'll be $500 for first place, $200 for second place, $50 for third place, and then it'll be $1,000 for a live standard tournament on said maps, or utilizing those maps, maybe more too, with a $1,000 prize pool from the patrons on the Patreon. There we go. Should be fun. I think Eagle might be trying to stall this forward state, which is what Eagle loves to do. People are getting creative. The shenanigans on Twitch. Free Boot Camp got some activity. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Green Suit. Ideally, you're gonna hit Eagle so hard that they have to use their super to stabilize. When ideally, Eagle wants to use his super to just win the game on the spot. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see a transport copter out of Hawk, because this is like a free comm tower, and there's quite a few units running around that could really enjoy another 10% attack. Because for Hawk, that reaches that 20% threshold, which is the big boy threshold. And that's all like your infantry guaranteed to hit KO their infantry on properties. Your tanks guaranteed to hit KO their tanks. Neo tanks do. It's a whole bunch of nice roles that are decided. Advanced Wars by Web ASMR? I don't know what that means. Ooh, anti-air gets smacked. Very gutsy for Hawk. Hawk is in an awful spot. This is like the worst case scenario. No, it's okay. It's okay. Hawk can sacrifice both of these infantry into this Neo tank to get the super. If Hawk doesn't, then this might be GG on the spot, because Eagle will get the super before Hawk does, and this artillery gets to fire twice on Neo tanks. Like, The bomber will get taken out because the anti-air will just kind of run up to here. Super, run up to here. Smack. A live in-person Advanced Wars by Web tournament. We could do that if we can find like a good Ooh. That's not a good attack. Oh no. Well, if this infantry can swing and take a hit off of that tank, a hit point off, and then die in retaliation, then that'll be enough. You want to do this smack so you get the 1000 charge from the infantry dying. You only get half the charge of attacking. You want to see the live league mistake of hitting the Eagle Super right away? Oh no, that would be bad. Oh no, I didn't even try to hit it. Oh no. Well, Eagle only has 6 minutes or so. But I mean, this looks bad. The artillery just like moves up to shoot this Neotank. This Neotank goes hits its infantry. With the artillery shot, Neotank attack. Neotank. Ooh. Even better. I guess this Neotank just goes after this tank. And these tanks are just going to clear this infantry out of the way. And then the Neotank can go after this rocket. The anti-air can go up hit this bomber. It's looking dicey, guys. You've missed Lightning Strike by 50, so very sad. Yeah. I mean, even with the sack into the Neo, this is still going to be a really rough turn, but at least all of the Eagle stuff would have taken 2 damage, and Hawk would have like the stat boosts and everything. Just run up and hit the infantry. I guess this copter gets to live, which is something. Aw. Could have deleted this black boat and then put the artillery here to kill the Neotank. Smack the infantry down to 4 minutes or so. There, what buys does Eagle want to do? I guess you can just buy a battlecopter, hit this Neotank, with the tank follow-up. Oh, the tank doesn't reach, never mind. Eagle's so far ahead here, Eagle doesn't even need to buy anything. It's wild. Yeah, and all that charge is getting wasted. I mean, I think Hawk's turn is going to be pop the super resign. I think we are just going to use it. You laugh at me now? Because I misjudged this distance. I clicked, it's fine. Probably should have used this tank because there's no other thing to do. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, live play as Eagle when you have 2 minutes on the clock is a bad time, especially if you're against like Olaf. Goodbye rocket, goodbye bomber, goodbye Neotanks. Oh, it lives at 1. Classic eagle. It does die next turn. Yeah, it means you don't get to buy. Like, you can heal it up to 5 because the repairs, and then the super heals it up to 5, and then it could fire, but then you wouldn't be able to build something. But also, like, what do you want to build here? You can build a mega, I guess. I mean, a Neo is not the worst, but no matter what you build, the 2 artillery are coming to lock your base soon anyway. Plus, you're dead everywhere else. I think as Hawk, the move is hit the super resign. You could resign without the super, but you gotta say you ended on a high note. Dominance battleship is what you recommend? Looks like Hawk just walked away. Real shame. Exactly 60k. That's pretty rare. How much of a hit do you think that was? Like 140k or something like that? Only 111k. It's painful. It's the equal way. I need to hit F11 so you guys can have a better view. The Red James 5, hi! Oh, I see the green dot. Now, sometimes the green dot lies. So, green dot should mean that this window is open. Or the screen is open. They're looking at this. Yellow means they're online, but they're not looking at the screen. And then, or it's like not their window choice or whatever. And the gray means they're offline. You cannot resign during the other person's turn. And you have to wait till they end their turn. Hawk is in the move planner after a return with a perfect comeback. Red does mean vacation, that's true. If Hawk comes back from this game, then I don't even know. I don't know how to play. Like, Hawk's way better than me. It's true. If Eagle just doesn't return, then Hawk would win. It's very painful to fight Eagle. My least favorite CO to fight, I think. It'd be a sleazy win, yeah. Hawk would throw that win in the garbage. They're witnessing the rage quit, walk away. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh. And it's over. GG. with the victory. I've seen that happen more often. I don't know if that's becoming an unfortunate meta, is people doing the walk away. I saw that people did that, where they walked away with tons of time left on the clock. We got high funds with P-Dog here. Ace of Plague. Dance Noob. We got Sling. I'll watch P-Dog because P-Dog kind of was like beat me up. It's Bomb Bolt versus Max. I think I know this map. I know this map from a Sammy versus Eagle game that was absolutely insane. So I think that Max is advantaged against Von Bolt in high funds, just because the extra movement and firepower is that Max gets with those powers really good. How is the grass? It still looks pretty green, like bright to me, but I think I'm getting used to it. Oh, I would definitely just resign in a game I'm losing. It's way better than walking away. I can. I have it set to, I think... I have it set to default. So whatever the map was made in is the one it will be. I believe that's how that one works. I'm even talking about the board state here. We have a nice attack in here by Von Bolt. It's not very well covered by Max. The max power, of course, can make these copters, at least one copter connect, but covered by double anti-air. I think there's a kind of free hits that Max got here, or that Von Bolt got here against Max. I'm gonna make P-Dog into Cobalt Ice to make our life a little easier. There's now they're not facing each other, but whatever. Definitely a good attack by Keaton Prince. This infantry being here is kind of annoying. We could see P-Dog go for a power here, and you'd have like tank, smack, infantry smack with a power that should clear. And then you can have I guess the anti-air would attack like this copter. You have like this copter smack this copter. You have a copter hit a tank. This tank is to go in. It's actually not that bad. This tank is to hit something. You might have to kill this APC. That's kind of awkward. I prioritize more using infantry. I don't really want to be in range of like this tank in particular. So maybe this tank would be like this tank smacks here. Infantry smacks. Tank goes onto this city. Hits the APC. This... I'm gonna have like copter smacks from here. Copter smacks from here. Anti-air smacks from here. Kind of wipe this part out. It makes it so this tank can't actually engage. We're gonna go for a sacrifice. Oh, this is weird. What's this tank doing then? don't think that sacrifice was needed. Okay, so that part is happening. So this, like, I think that copter could have done other things. These tanks can like go after the APC and nothing else. Tagging some anti-airs. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Maybe this copter didn't have a better option, but I think it could have gone here and hit. Could be wrong though. Here or here. You're gonna hit the APC, but you can't finish it off, right? Because then this tank does something on its turn. And you just don't care. Maybe the tank just wants to stay up here for this stuff. It does make some sense. Okay. Okay. Why is there a cruiser on the HQ? That's a good question. I don't see any boosts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually doesn't get a boost. For some reason you wanted to rush that. They might have put the cruiser on the HQ because they didn't want the black boat able to repair stuff, maybe? I mean, it can fight back against copters, but it's not great. Think the map is old enough it has to be a cruiser, not a black boat? That's possible. Good job, copter. You lived at 1. Oh. The black boat boosties may not be desired. That's true, too. I think cruisers are more fragile than black boats. Is that right? I think they're more fragile against, like, copters, for sure. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Oh, they're way more fragile. They do hit back. Might be more durable against artillery. Block the way you keep it up. No, they're even more. They're just a worse blocker. That's why they're there. That's a pretty good cleave in there for Von Bolt. We might get a super closer. 1,950. I don't think you can get that. Well, you do have infantry on infantry. So, you have infantry on tank. Yeah, I guess that's actually reachable. Where would it land? Like right here? That's not bad. Stun the Neo tank, stun the tank. That'd actually be really good. Not trying to go for it though. Oh no, there's a 2 health tank here. Just sack that in. Have this guy hit here, that's pretty much guaranteed. Stun right there. Hits the Neo tank, hits the full health tank infantry. Even hits the copter, who don't really care about that, but it's good. cruiser is his choice. Okay. I think that had to sack itself in. Now it's not happening. If a tank hits an infantry, the tank has to take retail to get this high. You can only get 500 max killing an infantry. I'm not going to take retail on a full health tank. Yeah. Well, there's a 3 health infantry over here, so that's 300. Okay, so if this hits this guy, does at least a damage, then that's enough. It's exactly enough if it does 1 damage. Did 2 damage. Had a little extra. Sub would be fun. You say that now. And then one day you're fighting a Jess player, you're in an HQ race, your sub runs out of fuel, their sub never runs out of fuel because they keep using their powers. That was a good Bumble Super. We'll do the map designer thing and ban Jess. That's true. I can't believe the map committee was running into problems where people are going for these early recon attacks on this map. Like, this is a problem. This is how we're gonna deal with this. We're just gonna ban recons on the map. Get out of here. Just ban one of the low-tech units. What an awful band-aid. Some lab units. That's day 3 recon. That ban is hate speech. That happened. I think they eventually... That was like their emergency thing to do, and eventually they fixed the map. Force people to build missiles out of their own pocket. There was a somewhat recent situation where a long-standing map apparently had a turn advantage tank attack. It was like a base skip early tank or something that got to the neutral base in time to interrupt it. It was like a long-standing map and no one, and just like randomly found. I think on a league game. I think it was High Funds. I don't remember what the map was, but that kind of thing is, of course, frowned upon. For being in maps, not for people doing it. It was Money Jungle. Thank you, Rip. Did they fix it by like putting a forest somewhere, or did they put their classic black boat? Black boat in the choke point. Yeah, you'll see those in high funds games. You don't know if it got fixed yet. Is it just not being played? We'll look at the map real quick after this game. E-Dog going for a full retreat. Definitely a painful retreat, but it could give an opportunity for Von Bolt to like overextend. And it's a painful retreat. One, because like stunned units get left behind to get picked off, but also down 8k. Ouch. A B-boat got added. Yeah, there's the classic. You'll be playing a lot of those high funds maps. You're like, why is there a black boat here? Just on the plains. Usually it's to stop some sort of rush. They fixed it with a black boat instead of a cruiser. I do kind of like the black boats just sitting out there. A little repair hub. It does also promote stealth play, but in high funds that's nothing you have to do. But like in some really big fog maps where you have the airport far away in a corner, and then towards the center of the map you have your HQ with a black boat on it, it does help you make stealths for that map. You spend so much fuel flying over there, but you get to refuel. The maps that don't have that, the stealth on the map like flies out there, and if it doesn't have an ABC, it just crashes. The black boat's way more reliable. I don't think there's any with pre-deployed landers on land to boost vehicles. In general, that kind of thing is somewhat frowned upon because it can be too impactful. And it can lead to knowledge checks that people don't like. There's already some knowledge checks on every single map, of course. You just don't want it to be like, if you don't know this, you lose the game. Which is why I kind of frown a tiny bit on those maps that have the one tile that you can unload on. And then people that don't know that you can unload before moving can get hosed. Because obviously that's boosting. That's boosting technology. Unloading is a free action in this game. In the originals, you would not be able to do that. If you unloaded, your transport would stop. You'd have to wait. So, people can run into problems on maps like that. Is that not just a dead Neo tank? I guess it's a healthy 7. He learns that against Alaska in the tourney match. Ah, that's painful. I think this dies. I think copter plus tank will kill this. Or at least close. It's knocked down to 5. Probably get knocked down to 3, maybe even 2. Oh, it's super close. And then the full health infantry go in for the final hit. Oh, I accidentally brought the apple out. Now I got my bow tie on. Let's take that off. It's a chill stream. Because the numpads control these. And I'm teaching. are a lot of tanks covering this. The anti-airs don't cover helicopter strike out like the sides, but a lot of tanks looking at this Neo tank. So maybe it's all a ploy. Something to keep in mind is when you have an income lead, you can usually just chill. Rest in peace, Neotank. We knew you well. Be super fancy trying to kill off 2 infantry. You can usually just chill because every turn that goes by, you're gaining, in this case, a 10k lead in units. And yeah, live games also have a day limit, so even more pressure is put on them. I don't think I've ever seen a mid-funds game of 1.5. I've seen 500. Well, usually the 500 ones you start with like 300,000 funds in the bank, but every property gives you 500. The high-low funds, or low-high funds, whichever it is. And those can be kind of fun. It's almost pre-deployed. Obviously, there's a huge turn advantage to them, though. But it's a huge turn advantage, but only if you can kind of interact early. The turn advantage goes down a lot if both people run out of money and they haven't reached any spot that matters first. Free deploy would really shake the CO tier meta up, yeah. It's a hard thing to do. You could do it. I mean, I've thought about having like you could do a pre-deployed like Stalingrad or something. Or you're just like, this is the typical, you'd be like, this is what the game looks like on turn 6 or whatever, and then you go from there. Sounds awful. You could try and solve the turn advantage by making it look like an actual game, but I think it's a lot better for people to just actually spend the turns building stuff. What do people think? Like, I don't even like it when the map does that like they did the builds for turn 1 for you kind of a thing. And you're like starting with infantry everywhere. I'm not a huge fan of that, even though it's kind of like it's saving time, because like, what are you going to do other than build infantry on your bases? But I like building those initial infantry, and then be like, that was my turn. I don't know if I'm just the odd one out there, though. Alright. The Neotank went down. How well can we avenge it, P-Dog? I guess it's kind of that StarCraft 2, is it Legacy of the Void? That changed it where instead of people starting with like 4 workers or whatever, they started with 12. Walker was a fan of pre-built infantry. Of course he was. I can understand the logic for it. It does mess with some things, but it just feels weird to me. But it could just because of how I was brought up playing. You would save website resources. Think of all the turns on all those games. One less. Trying to go in here. Tank can't reach. There's only one healthy tank that can reach this group, it looks like. Probably fine for P-Dog. A lot of infantry. It's kind of bad. It's actually not great for P-Dog because the one healthy tank only really needs to hit the anti-air. But people have definitely come back from worse here. Just need Bumble to make some big slip-ups tactically. Could see it happen. But P-Dog's buys here. There's a lot of anti-air out from on Bolt, so going tank heavy would make sense. We're gonna go into Neo. I don't know how if tacking up's the right choice when you're down 10k, but it could be. Gotta replace the Neo tank that went down. I think maybe the Mega would be preferred approach just because it would work with a magnet. Everyone forgot to like the stream. Oh no! Smack, smack. Anti-air goes down. There is still this anti-air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It mostly reaches these guys. I mean, the tank can hit. The copter can hit this tank, of course. You did your part. Why, thank you. No hot tub stream, no like. And they forgot to donate their paycheck? My God. Not donating your paycheck? How inconsiderate. Go down. Or Neo tank looking pretty good here. Copter did take the free hit over here. I mean, it's not quite free. This copter could smack, but there's anti-airs guarding, so it's essentially free. Things are looking a little bit better for Max down here. I mean, being outnumbered 2 Neo tanks to a Neo tank medium tank isn't amazing, but the mixed unit composition can be nice in these chokes. Like the copter can wall against Neotanks. The Neotank can wall against anti-airs. Protect each other as long as not both can reach. The Twitch Classics gain a small corner of the screen, the rest of the screen being a webcam feed. I don't know that much about Twitch. The only thing I usually do is watch games done quick on it. Although I haven't watched game done quick in a little while. I think the last time I watched it, I donated to a speedrunner, or donated to the Streamwell. A speedrun of Advanced Wars was being done. The original. Well, I also participated in Twitch Plays Pokemon. I guess there's that too. The good old days. I'm sure that kind of thing still happens though. Only this could capture. That's what I was talking about with the choke points. Anti-air can't reach. Copter can wall against the Neotanks, although it doesn't really save this guy. Just helps the imagery get closer. Being in college for Twitch Plays Pokemon was fun. Yeah. Lord Helix. Yeah. You guys know. You guys know. Lord Helix. I remember. Ledges were the worst. Bird Jesus. That's right. Team Anarchy, no. I do think Anarchy was better than Democracy, for sure. A lot of very fun, but you can also watch people in pain rolling for waifus in gacha games. I'm not quite sure what that means, but that definitely sounds niche. Do your own thing. I enjoyed it when it was Twitch streams Bob Ross. There was a Twitch stream of the entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh! I agree. I think Democracy did defeat the whole purpose. Well, I understand. I assume that's like loot boxes. I stopped caring about loot boxes a long time ago. Like, if this game got loot boxes, I'm not playing it. There's way better uses of my time. Zephyr was so funny. The whole experience was so funny, and seeing how many people were participating in Twitch Plays Pokemon was great. Loot boxes, anime girls, and a lot of drama. Okay. I do like P-Dog's position in the bottom right. Pretty well. This is a pretty big dive in on the top left from Bomb Bolt. Don't really like having your living their Neotank on build effect stuff. But I think the anti-air is kind of nice. I mean, there's a lot of copters coming in here, so it makes sense. How many Go7 skins can you get for 25 virtual bucks? I don't have any skins for sale. I don't have any. I don't have any loot boxes. I don't have any merch. Maybe one day there'll be penguin merch. Penguin plushie or something. Or a t-shirt? I don't know. How many people watched Total Biscuit? Back in the day, and I aged the Usky Husky. No one, just me? Oh no. You remember TV? There we go, Shug. What happens when my opponent takes Cobalt Ice? I play Brown Desert as the special ops of Cobalt Ice to wipe out the traitors. That's one of your favorites. In day 9, I assume. TB was the best. Exactly, Shug. Exactly. Like I had character. TB dudes fight for the consumer. Yeah, Husky did do the HD Scar. HD StarCraft. To the Usky Husky. The game station. Oh man. Ooh. P-Dog with a sacrifice play here. Try and get the super. I know Total Biscuit was a big influence on me growing up. I have no idea how you engage this army over here. Oh, we do have the max super hit the cruiser. In comes the medium tank. Neo tank strike. Copter has to run away. Bolt does have double the unit count. Yeah, no one can replace TB. There's our missile. The max double missile, triple missile. Triple max missile GG. Transfercopter. P-Dog with the resign. I respect it. I respect it. I think it really just kind of went downhill over here. It seemed like things are going pretty well for P-Dog. And then this turn comes up, and I think P-Dog attacks in here, thinks there's enough coverage. Gets kind of like walled off over here. There isn't enough covering these 3 tanks. And things just kind of go downhill from there. GG. Oh, man, the misclicks with the pipe runners. I know. Lots of people make those misclicks. I've misclicked to buy a fighter instead of, or I bought a fighter instead of a battlecopter. But that's not nearly so bad, and I still won that game. So, the fighter, I think that might have built my first appreciation for how good fighters can be. Like, it kills a battlecopter, and then it just sits around as like the most annoying blocker you've ever seen. Let's look at Days of Plague here. Sammy versus Olaf. This is a pretty good Sammy map. Looks like we haven't seen a super. What day is this? Day 12. The big ooze marching in here. Looks like they're just gonna take this city. A lot of infantry. All the blobs covering the mountains. Days of Plague is really low on time though. Oh. I'm a little worried that these mechs are not differentiated enough from the infantry, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. What happened to Starflash? I think Starflash is still around. Yeah, when I did the first glance at this, I wasn't sure where the mechs were, and I spotted them. I think the problem is that the little oozes are too rounded, so they obscure a lot of the weapon. Yeah, I've been doing great, Subby. I'm glad that you enjoy the slimes. The gangsters are coming out next, apparently. Is it really that bad, though? Like, your mech... Oh, man, that's really easy to tell. Yeah. A mech. They get like a little backpack, their arms change. Just the gun. I think that's what's going on there. But it's probably okay. Well, isn't... I think Starflash is still... the map committee now? Starflash is still talking in the Discord and everything. Yeah, Starflash is part of the map committee now. So maybe playing fewer games. If you had to fight the blobs and... Yeah, if I was fighting them in live, I would switch them. Maybe they need to have like a little indent in their slime to show that they're holding the big old gun. Oh, Subby. You can always... I'm glad your plan's been a success. Advanced Wars by Web's always there. If you want to play it, no worries. Well, people drop in and out of the community all the time. Most people end up coming back. The old Olaf portrait. Yeah, I like the Advanced Wars 1 portraits. Just because I like the Andy. Well, I like the Andy one. And because I was an Andy main, that meant that I just never switched away. You could switch it to the front of the blob, but you don't want to obscure their eyes. Maybe they should have it on top, like a hat. Like Max's aging portrait. So many infantry. Like, they actually even... Oh, actually, Olaf has more. I guess it's just hard. I guess I'm just... The oozes, they convince me. There's also 4 mechs. A patata. Yeah, ratata. You just want to see more epic games? Starflash has some good games for sure. It's a little bit dangerous to have these so far forward, but this tank can't quite reach, so it's okay. Big old front switch. You might be threatening a double time. Okay. That's pretty much a given. Threatened by copters. Rescue the 1 health tank. Might have an escape, like the copter goes here, infantry blocks. Kind of a deal. This place is doing really nice income wise. Up 3K. You typically see a lot of mechs spammed out of this base because they just kind of walk across the mountains, the city, and it's really good. Remember when Sammy was tier 3 here? I think I do remember that. There's lots of Sammy mirrors, lots of Sammy recon opener mirrors. You're bidding your entire Nvidia stock on Days. He's a great player. Days of Plague is a great player. Days of Plague originated from Days of Ruin player base, where I think Days of Plague was rank 1. Tiny Wars. Yeah, Tiny Wars. That's what it's called. A very different game, but in the same genre and series. Oh. That's pretty spicy, attacking into the artillery range like that. Might be getting a little frustrated. I mean, injuring the infantry is pretty decent, but it could definitely run into the case of those guys just kind of retreat if they need to, and then the low health infantry are still scary if a victory march comes. Went for the copter strike. We might be trying to build up to a Winter Fury. And then she just got picked in tier 2 also. Why are you guys talking about stocks? How can you put all your... Oh, you've got Nvidia stocks. I see. Well, Days of Plague looks like they're going to have a nice turn here, but I am a little concerned for when the Winter Fury hits. Oh, Sammy, I think it's a joke. It's okay. But 10-1. Not a joke, but a turn of phrase. Oh no. Okay, here comes Days of Plague with some really nice infantry cleanups. Probably won't see us around on this copter, so we kind of just got a free hit on this mech, which is nice. We could go for a tank first strike here. Do it with the copter, even though it's covered by an anti-air and a copter. That's pretty interesting. I thought the copters were going to be a little more adventurous over here. This might be a bit of a mistake. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, we're going into the double time. I'll kill off this recon. And easily kill off this tank. But I don't think this is going to overcharge Olaf. It does stop that capture, I guess. While still killing off this tank. It does protect this anti-air, which is nice. Yeah, that's okay. The copter can smack that, the anti-air can smack that. It's a little overextended for sure. It's like a copter and a tank for a tank. That's way too aggressive. But you just stay back, I think. There's so many infantry over here. Winter Fury's coming. Days of Plague isn't a nice spot, so I don't think losing a couple of infantry is going to really matter. As both these copters go down, this infantry can kill this copter off. This copter can kill this copter off. You can't get to the anti-air. 5, 6. Oh. No, there's enough wall in here. It's fine. Infantry kills here. Copter kills here. Kills this copter. This anti-air still gets to do stuff, though, which is the problem for Olaf on this front. You get to kill off a bunch of infantry, though. Winter Fury! So this is a guaranteed kill, because this was a 2 health copter that just hit for 20, so it's at minimal health. Over here is looking real vulnerable to these copters. Oh my god. Sammy's gonna get torn up on the left side a bit. All the mechs can get targeted down. All right, Subby and UWV, we gotta chill on the talking here. We're gonna drop it. It's not advanced worse. Olaf's still thinking. All right, we're gonna stop. Javier. This is pretty clear. We're going to interrupt this capture. Can set up the captures over here. I think Days of Plague might have ran out of time. A bit on that turn. But yeah, Olaf didn't quite have a plan either. Might run out of time. That would be bad. I mean, the turn's looking pretty good to me. Sent the copter over here. Wants to go after the mech. Okay, it's going to give up the fights over here. That's probably fine. I'd still kill this copter off. A bunch of attacks into infantry up here. Even attack the tank if they want to. Lots of mechs went down. Yeah, there goes the copter. Let's get down to 1. I wouldn't do that attack though. It's into double artillery range. I mean. Sammy is very strong in this map. Nice to see it's not yellow comet versus penguins for once. You take that back. You take that back. I'm only doing it so that we can show off the slimes. Penguins in the yellow comet, it's classic. It's good for people who are colorblind. It's all good. It's all good. So a lot of foot soldiers went down there for Sammy. Although I think the numbers are still decent. There's 16. Still 4 mechs, although they're almost all injured. There are really 4 mechs. 1, 2. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, two just got built. Definitely a painful turn. As the snow pretty much always brings. Look at how little movement these infantry have. Even the mechs affected on the mountains. What a lad. Infantry can't climb mountains in the snow without movement boosts. Artillery fire on it. Classic boring, no variety. Whichever CO loses this is getting banned from League. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be the one that wins it? Why would you ban the loser? Just ban Olaf, quit thinking. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this city looks capturable for me, to me. Surprised that mech stood there. I'm not sure what this infantry is doing. I guess it's trying to block. I guess it's more of a infantry just get out of my way, I want to do something move. tanks diving in our artillery or something? I don't think it's clearable. It might be. I guess it is with like copter, infantry. The tank can hit the anti-air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that works too. And that lets this copter come in and smack the tank. Potentially. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That's super fine. Now this copter can go hit this copter if it wants to. Oh, that's any anti. Good attack. I guess it's not. This is like fake in anti-air range. If like this copter hits this artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you can have like this copter hit this copter. And now you can't. Well, I was gonna say you can hit this copter, have this copter hit this copter, and then this anti-air can stand here and kill like this mech or infantry, and then this anti-air would not be able to hit your copter. And then as long as the tank hit the artillery or this copter hit this artillery, then this would not have a great attack on the anti-air either. This copter just goes down for free. I think we might just try and overload the anti-air instead. Which is fine too. Oh, usually Olaf is low on time. Got a medium tank. We do have a double time available. The mech won't be able to reach anything. 4 health mech here that can reach stuff. Artillery does get to shell anti-air here, which is nice. That's a little painful, but in this case it was overloaded, so one of them was going down. And honestly, that might be the preferred one to go down, because there are tanks here that could go after this anti-air in revenge. Revenge! Assuming they can break through. I had no idea we had people... Fans of Days of Ruin. Why are you anti-Sammy? You guys behave in chat. The hammer. Mix setup. The anti-air didn't actually get hit. Interesting. Ooh, sack play. All the copters do go down here. It's really painful for Sammy to kind of get into these engagements, though. I don't like that one here right now, because while Victory March is really nice, it's no Winter Fury. We'll see how it goes. Victory March is definitely being threatened the next turn. Obviously, no infantry is going to be in range of the Q yet. Days of Plague runs out of time, but does spend all the money. At this point, you're just going to be like slaying infantry every chance you can here. You want to go after like this Anti-air for sure. Might even blizzard. The mech is a little bit intimidating. Really nice deployment there. But at this point, I think Olaf just has to not worry about it. I got a bunch of infantry. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this one goes down, nothing can take the comm tower next turn. 9 plus 4 might be enough. I'm not quite sure why this one didn't hit the T-copter. That's not where the 9 wants to hit from. Okay, this guy just needs to go stand on the comm tower now. Got 30 seconds though. Okay. Stand on the comm tower. Build stuff and stand on the comm tower. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Uh-oh. Did build one thing. Refresh. Yep, okay, that was indeed it. Well, that's painful because Azaplay can take the comm tower. Well, Azaplay has already lost 30 seconds. Oh, I don't think Azaplay can take the comm tower anymore. Wait, no, Azaplay still can because we can shell and hit here. The infantry can go this way. I don't think it lives. Yeah. That was a big oops for sure. Losing the, I mean, it's not the worst thing. It is a big oops. It hurts. But there's like no way that Sammy can hold this. And I don't think Sammy's gonna be able to hold this in this city either. So overall, it's probably a pretty weak victory march in comparison to how good the Winter Fury is gonna be. Losing both anti-airs here, though, was really painful. 3 health infantry kills the 4 health. The hammer. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are not getting banned. You can just chill. Hello. Yeah, there's a channel in the Discord. You're asking if there's a resource for basic map reading and capture phase strategy. For live games. Well, there are Discord channels that have stuff like that, but in general, you're going to be, the prioritization is always go for your neutral base immediately And then the standard opening is to capture all of your cities from like inside out from your bases so that you get as much early game income as possible. And then your first vehicle is going to be a tank. That's the bog standard opening for every map, essentially. You go for the closest cities first. If there's like a tie, you would prioritize ones that lead towards more captures. It's very bold for the medium tank to go in there. It's a huge value mech. It's almost out of ammo. Yeah, and that's where the comm tower falls. I mean, I'm surprised this city's not being captured, actually. I kind of missed how that was down, but... I think are getting beat up. You can see how good that Winter Fury is. It's so much stronger than Victory March. Hey, Mila. Hello. Okay. Going on. And we did end pretty well unit value wise. Things are looking pretty dicey over here though. I mean, we got like medium tank goes over here, finishes off this artillery, or doesn't even do that, and we can have like a smack. Now you kind of have to finish. Oh no, I guess what you can do is you can go medium tank hits from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit here. This also is fine. Copter. Well, this isn't as... I don't like this one nearly as much, actually, because the mech, 7 health, hits the tank. Not ideal. That's still okay. We got 15k in the bank, so that's tank infantry. There is one copter on the field right now. But Olaf already has an anti-air and a copter, so that's fine. I think tank infantry is looking really nice. Or maybe artillery. Oh, copter, okay. Does help with the unit count. I'm a little bit concerned about that because it makes this front a lot weaker. You have like tank artillery attack here. I guess this tank wasn't actually in position to... That... Ooh, the tank lives at 1! The next Winter Fury might end the game. Oh yeah, 7 health mech versus 10 health. It's a Sammy mech too. Mechs cost half as much as a tank. and they strike as hard as a tank against tanks. So it's very good. It's very good, especially if you follow them. Ooh, okay, so Days of Play did get an artillery here to lock this city down, which is pretty good. No artillery for Olaf is looking a little bit painful. But honestly, Olaf's income has only gone up as this game has gone on. Days of Play used to have like a 3k income lead, now it's only a 2k income lead. This mech has done serious work, but it's about to meet its end. Olaf want to tackle this turn. Okay. Maybe the mech isn't meeting its end. I mean, it's got to meet its end. It's an 8 health mech. It still has a shot. But nothing can kill it now? Like the copter can hit it, but the copter would die. Pretty bad. Actually, I guess the play is to send the 1 health tank in and hit the mech to drain its last shot. That's not what they did, but I think that was the play. Because it's such a huge, it's a Sammy mech. I don't know if it's quite 8 health Sammy mech plus tank can kill a tank on a city. Probably not. Down to 6. I mean, guess it's okay? Question mark? I was shook. I am still shook. There we go. Copter. You have 6 unit count lead for Olaf at the end of the turn, though. That's nothing outrageous if the fighting continues. When 6 is pressed, it's true. The medium tank getting beat up here is real not great. It's day 20. Got 10 days left. All Olaf has to do is capture this city, and it's back to even income. There's that mech attack that I was talking about. I really like the medium tank being left at 1. It's like I can kill it off later. Those ghosts. Now these are slimes, oozes. Azure asteroid. They're slimes from outer space. The next country that's being put onto the website is going to be the Gangstas. The Boston Gangstas? Something like that. They have a different name than that, but they're going to be Gangstas. Mafia. A mob. Surprised this artillery moved away. But I think Days of Plague is just trying to set up an attack on the left-hand side because Olaf's kind of weak over there. Or Von Bolt Uziums with guns. Yeah, I don't know why we moved that. And I guess Days of Plague is thinking I'm just going to use the double time anyway. Penguins with mustaches. We're going in with a copter. I think I like that. But... okay. I don't think I like that either. Olaf copters are nice because the snow hurts their counters so much. This could be really bad. I think this should probably be an artillery. There's so much fighting on this side of the mountain range that just like having an artillery would be really nice. Luckily for Olaf, they're Olaf. So even when you go for some like less than cost-effective attacks, it gives you so much charge that the Winter Fury can take over the game regardless. I thought there was something around that could hit this. I guess the infantry. Why is Plague not spamming mechs? It's his Plague's trying to win on catch up in unit count with without falling behind in vehicle count. And the 18k means you go copter, tank, infantry, infantry. You could go copter, mech. Definitely pretty dicey. Winter Fury's coming up soon. No double time, so this city does flip. That means that Olaf is gonna be even in income. Days of Plague really enjoying the death ball strategy here. I know that's a big thing in Days of Ruin. It's also a pretty big thing here. It's not necessarily everything you want to be doing. I mean, there's enough play on the side that I think it's totally fine, though. It does cover these cities pretty well. This one health tank feels very awkward. It would have been a great sacrifice into the mech to take up the ammo. I'm just saying. I don't think we can get the Winter Fury this turn, at least not very easily. I would not be attacking into this with the army that Olaf has right now. I would pull back, let Sammy be the one to extend. Because Sammy extends, maybe hits you a bit, and then you hit back, ideally either in the center or more towards your cities, and then you hit them with the Winter Fury snow. The reinforcements have no chance of making it to the fight. How do standard maps get away with one space between mountains? Well, those are choke points. And they can get away with it just because they don't have to deal with vision. So that means like their artillery are a lot better. And you can always make sure you're setting up for wall breaks. You're not going into something that you don't know how you're going to do. Very painful turn for Olaf. I'm not quite sure what was up with his attack. Might just be the pressure of the game. There's 2 Sammy copters back here and still a 5 health anti-air. And this full health tank back here. Winter Fury is definitely coming from this though, which is nice, but it's not really a super you want to rush to with massive losses. It's not awful if you do, but it scales really nicely with the number of units your opponent has. So it's fine to just kind of pull back a bit and let things build up. Double time. Hit the tank. Tank. Anti-air. Copter. It's quite a bit of overcharge on Olaf. Ooh, this city actually does fall. I'm a little surprised by that double time. It did do some decent damage for sure, although I think most of the damage could have been achieved without it. Winter Fury. The city. Copters are now a huge problem. All the anti-airs are gone. It's just a 4 health copter left. Well, infantry is a choice. I think it should probably go after the copter. Go after that tank. Funnily enough, joining or not joining these artillery took the same amount of damage from the super. They were 2 healths. Olaf does have the income lead currently. Definitely go in and smack the infantry, yeah. Still like an artillery over here. Anti-airs probably needed 2. For day 22. Victory. Sammy did go for the double time. So a victory march doesn't look like it's gonna. Don't stand on that city. Don't stand on that city. Yeah, victory march is a ways away. There's another double time available. I wonder if Days of Plague accidentally misclicked. Meant to do a victory march or something. You start to see the mech spam coming out here. I think it might have been possible. I think you kind of have to use the Olaf super there. Because you really don't want your cities falling. And the fight wasn't looking that great. I know, the artillery has been very happy. And artillery are really good on this map, which Days of Plague definitely seems to understand. Because of all these mountain ranges and these choke points that are being talked about before. They're really strong. Even for defending against Sammy captures. Like, if artillery got built here and got placed here, it's painful for Sammy to try and take this back. You have to take like 2 join caps. Unless there's any follow-up, in which case you pretty much can't. Right. Game goes on. Tank doesn't cover that. So yeah, nice swing in there. Fairly healthy Sammy infantry count in the center, which is kind of scary. Olaf would love to trade those out. Oh my gosh, that's pretty rare. I think this one helicopter swung at this one. Maybe this was at 2 or something when that happened. The helicopter goes down. Days of Plague does have a pretty scary attack coming in on this city. But I guess you... Yeah. I guess the double time threat. I mean, that's nasty, but if there's no follow-up, I think you just stay on the city, because you really don't want Sammy to just stand on it. Yeah, it's not so bad. They knock you down to 5, but there's no follow-up hit, so you knock them down to 5 as well. You repair up to 7. I guess the real problem is this mech on the next turn can come get you, but that gives you some time to transition stuff over. You really don't want to let this happen. It looks like Olaf's going to make a play of, I'm just going to let this city go. And have my units do stuff elsewhere. Yeah, we're definitely going a little overtime. Tank getting beat up is covered by this tank. So artillery's going to have to help out. That was probably a little bit ham. Turn up. Being ready to try and go for this capture. Because, like, if you look at this situation in comparison to what the situation was last turn, this one is pretty much infinitely worse. You're not on a... Like, you have to strike against the city, standing on worse terrain that doesn't repair you. And Days of Bug had to use the double time for that one attack. So I think you just have to stay there and like bring in artillery or something up here to help hold the city. But I guess if the tank did go over there, it wouldn't be able to help out over here. But what can it even do? Double artillery lockdown is really strong. That's not gonna end well. Ooh, I like the block. It's still not gonna end well, but I like the block. I guess I like the idea behind the block. Is there a way to make it work? Not really. I think the imagery is really nice though. I guess you can move this copter here. And that kind of works. The only two things I can hit it is this anti-air or this copter. Neither of which really wants to stick around. And that could help protect this guy. But either the anti-air or the copter plus this infantry clears him. So it doesn't really matter. Is day 24. Not sure why this tank went here. Ooh. That is a bold choice. Doesn't work. Well, this is going to be a really nice double time for how few infantry there are. Ooh, I guess you don't even have to use that. This tank can do it. Yeah, you don't even have to double time that. Wow. Could have done a double time shenanigans, but yeah, I agree. Holding up victory march. It's just better. Just better. Now the real spicy thing is to step off the city. It's probably not worth it. You can like step off to here. Do you threaten to take this without getting hit? You can go here, I guess. I guess from here you threaten both of these cities. That's pretty nice. Because the victory march is probably coming next turn. Maybe not. The unit counts have gotten, unit values have gotten pretty low. Very nice fallback from Days of Plague. Need to stick around. I just ignore the news. The new I can't even scroll them out. Stick to the screen. You be clicking those ASAP. I feel like I clicked on contest and the new just stuck around. Whoa, APC. Did not see that. That is a little bit weird. It will shuttle like a single infantry to the front for Victory March. I mean, the incomes are even here, so I think Olaf at this point is trying to play for a draw. Might try and take this city. But, like, this is the one that Sammy's got the eyes on. And this one, really. It is day 26. So it moves into position to pick something up. Day 27, it drops something off. Day 28, it goes back to pick something up. Day 29, it picks something off. So it can drop off 2 things for a Victory March. It's pretty spicy. The Days of Plague does have to be a little bit cautious, because if you set yourself up for a Victory March win with the anticipation that you'll have 5 movement, and Olaf uses a blizzard, it doesn't damage your stuff, but it still makes it snow. And I could definitely see that happening. Well, this is a mighty scary attack. That was a weird play. I guess the idea is like, this guy's protecting this guy, this guy's protecting this guy. It's fine. I do kind of like this attack in, because this guy was going to go for the city, and it was completely unguarded. That's the anti-airs, I guess. Your march is definitely coming. One, two, three, 4, 5. So Olaf can have this tank kill this tank, and then this medium tank just kills this infantry. All right, looks like we'll have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh. Blizzard. Uh-oh. No. Not the time to blizzard. Does mean that this city gets taken. That was not worth it. I think the blizzard was next turn. If you're gonna blizzard. The only thing the blizzard does right now is secure this one capture. It doesn't actually stop the victory march shenanigans. Right. 1, 2, 3 cities get taken. I think the medium tank had to kill this infantry. Potentially 4. Probably not. 1, 2, 3 cities. Okay, now 4 cities. Victory March gives plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite sure why that guy stood off the city. Day 27, so... Oh, whoa, this infantry backed up? What? Did he not Victory March take 4 cities? Really? Okay. I guess this is... I want to do Victory March, take the HQ or bust. Days of Plague is I want a Victory March, take the city back. How dare they take this city? No, it looks like it's Victory March. I want the HQ. There's no way that's right. But maybe Days of Plague has it calced out. Maybe it's a guaranteed HQ cap, but it's fine. It doesn't look guaranteed to me. Go HQ or go home. I have no idea what's going to clear off the HQ. I don't even know what's going to clear off this city. This thing should definitely go with it. Let's even cover this stuff. Okay. I mean, a little painful. Build a tank. Stand on the city. Okay. That's probably better. This city can fall. There's infantry and anti-air and mech. Triple. $27. The odds that this kills. That's something you do the history for. Victory March takes this city. Much worse Victory March, but that's still enough to win. Take this city, take this city. Olaf doesn't have a way of taking a city in time. I think you just Victory March take this city. Maybe it's fine to not Victory March because you're thinking like, I can get the city anyway. Probably. There's nothing to really stop it. I got that kill, wow. Okay, I mean, there is nothing to really stop it. It's just still not gonna work. Okay, I guess that's one more city. Unless Olaf gets a blizzard, but it's still going to be a win because I don't think there's a way to stop this. I don't know what this anti-air is doing. I guess that works too. Except that leaves this city actually vulnerable. Which might be a huge mistake. It kind of... that doesn't do anything. Because if it was like tank, medium tank, then there's nothing that Sammy can do to get this city. Now Sammy can clear whatever you put on the city. So that's a little awkward, but I think there was probably a way to get this saved without using this tank. Does that kill him? That doesn't do anything. Alright. Sammy's going to win by 2 cities. It's a lot worse than winning by 4, but it's still a win. It's happening. Ho! Olaf didn't build anything because Olaf ran out of time. GG. That is one very good anti-air. Olaf wants to play it out. Oh, we got the carrier. Killed the anti-air carrier, resign. GG, well played. That was definitely anyone's game. Absolutely brutal. Well played to everyone. You knew Sammy's best win condition was day limit, yeah. Carrier resign, GG. All right, we went an hour overtime. Good night, everyone. Here is your apple for the day, and thanks for watching.
It's Go7, king of the penguins. Of all the penguins, he is king. It's Go7, king of the penguins. Being king of the penguins.